Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year all over again this week. It is still a wonderful new year. Um, so glad you all could join me today and just add your energy to our meditation time together. We are going to start the new year off, a new year of Monday morning meditations, a new year of our own connection with ourself inside with a little process that I've been doing for the last 22 years. Before I became a therapist, I worked in churches a lot and different ministries. And one of the one of my jobs for many years, every first Sunday of the year, was to lead congregations in a ceremony called the White Stone Ceremony. And some of you may have heard of that, but I've noticed online it's become a trend kind of across the globe to receive a word that represents your year. And do we know what the year is going to bring? No, but as we tune into the energy of the year, we can kind of get a sense of what it is that we would like for the year. And that sense comes from within. It comes from that higher place that knows what we need for the year. So we're really tuning into something with a greater wisdom, something that can foresee what our year is about and what we need to strengthen, what we need to exemplify. We did our work to release the old year, and even if you feel like there's some straggling emotions or forgiveness needs or whatever from last year, if you feel like it's still around, don't worry about it because the new year will take care of it. There'll be more opportunities to let go, to look at things, to step out of our comfort zone and to work in the best interest of our higher self. My spiritual teacher, Jane Elizabeth Hart, says so often we are choosing and committing to working in the best interest of our souls. And we do that every day. And our word is a reminder, it's a symbol and a reminder of what we are focusing on developing this year. And I've already received my word this year. Actually, before the new year started, it came to me of what that word is. So I'm excited. I'm excited. And it was called the White Stone Ceremony because we would take white tiles and sometimes stones, but usually they were just plain white tiles, and we would write our word in pencil because pen didn't work very well. We'd write our word in pencil on those stones so that we could have them somewhere. And I will be honest with you, my first year of being assigned that job, I thought it was really weird. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm having to do something I'm not buying into. And it was an amazing experience. It was an amazing experience because my word that came up my first year, I thought, I I want, enlightenment or prosperity or, something big and flashy and sparkly. And my word was friend. And it was like, "Wah, wah." Like, oh, I've got friends. I don't need a word friend. But I obediently wrote it down on my tile and I stuck it in my sock drawer all year. Like I was so like unimpressed by this process that I hid it away. And it wasn't until October of that year that the next White Stone ceremony coming up, that was my job, was kind of surfacing, and I was starting to think about it. And I remembered, what was my word? Oh yeah, it was friend. And this was in the beginning of October. And I'm like, I don't, I don't, I just moved to this new area and I had all these people I was going to be close with. I knew a lot of people at the area that I had moved to, and I had been looking forward to connecting with everybody and sharing time and space and spiritual study and all of that. And I realized nobody called me to go out for coffee or go out for dinner. Nobody reached out to me, and I was feeling a little snubbed for a few moments. And then the realization came of I didn't reach out to anybody else. I hid behind my 3-year-old at the time and just kind of kept busy with her and just doing the rest of my life. And I never reached out to anybody. And so it's like, oh my gosh, I need to be a friend. I need to be the one reaching out. And so I started looking for opportunities in that month to um, um, to be a friend and to connect with other people and ask them how they're doing and check in with them and find out about them. And I had this opportunity to go to a Halloween party with some friends from my spiritual group. And um, it was a spiritual group that we met every week, but we weren't connecting outside of it. And so when I was at this party, I connected with one of the people that I've had known for a while, for several years actually, from a distance. And we just started talking. Now she is one of my closest friends. I just talked with her last night. And she is a singer and she wrote a song. I'm not going to sing it for you, and I don't have the recording to play it for you, but she ended up being the answer to my word, but not just her and our connection that has been so strong over the years and so supportive, but it taught me about needing to reach out to others and needing to be there for others. And so I definitely needed that word that's stuck in my sock drawer all year long. Anyway, my yearly words have evolved since then, but just to give you a little example, last year my word was equanimity, and that was the one I think I mentioned last week that I wrote in lipstick pencil on my on my bathroom mirror, and there it stayed, all year long until just a few days ago when I scrubbed it off. um, and I don't feel the need to write that on my bathroom wall, my new word, but I will definitely have it around. I will have it, um, I will post it places. I will remind myself that this is what I'm about this year. This is what I'm focused on. And, you know, bottom line, it's all about love, right? It's all about loving more and being the love in situations that when it's hard to be in, and having compassion for other people, because we don't know what's going on for them, but we know that life can be challenging for all of us. And if we can bring a little love and light to somebody's space, then we all win. We all win. So anyway, so now we're going to have some meditation time to get in touch with your word. And you don't have to think about it. You don't have to figure it out. It's more about feeling what it is, and it will come to you. And if it hasn't come to you already, and it doesn't come to you during our meditation time, it will be there. It will be there at some point soon. You will just know it. You will just know it. You may not even know what it means, but go with whatever comes up at first, like friend. That's not the word I wanted, but it was a word that came through so strongly I couldn't not write it down, even if I ignored it for 10 months. So, just allow your higher self to speak through you, allow your intuition to just whisper that word to you, however it's going to show up, and it will be there. It will be there. And write it down somewhere that you can see. I will have mine on a post-it note on my computer and on my bathroom mirror, and probably refrigerator also, just anywhere where I frequent throughout the day, just so that I can have those opportunities to check in and say, okay, am I doing my part to fulfill this concept, this word, this possibility for this year? So with all that said, let's relax into our space, Let your body melt into your chair, wherever you're sitting. And take a couple of deep breaths, trying to just let all that information go. This is a process to listen from the heart versus the head. So we just let the chatter of the mind be still. We take our reliance focused on the mind and we just place it in the heart. Our heart is receptive. And let's just breathe through the heart using an affirmation we've used in the past, renewing it for this year. So we breathe pure air in through the heart and everything else out through the back. Pure air in, everything else out. Just feel that air, that pure air coming in through the heart center. Doesn't have to just be through the physical heart, but that whole space, breathing in that pure air, letting everything else go as you breathe out. Slow breaths, natural, being pulled in through the diaphragm versus the lungs, chest. And pure air goes in right through. Everything else out. And if your mind gets busy, just let that attention, that focus move back into the heart space. You can focus on your feet on the floor, your bottom in your chair to help pull that attention away from the head. You can be so busy. Just listen from your heart with no effort, just being a listener. I like to think of myself in this space as a patient listener with no agenda, with no counter comments. Bring into this heart space of receptivity and listening the year 2023. Not thinking of plans, just feeling into the year as if you're blindfolded and you're holding something in your hands and you don't exactly know what it is, but you feel the love and the joy of it. Just hold the year in this heart space. This year is bringing many, many, many wonderful gifts our way. And of course, it will have its challenges and lessons. But it also brings the strength and the tools and the support to move through all of those. And if you can, feel the joy of the year greeting us right now, too. It's embracing you as you are embracing it. So excited to see you, to show you what it has in store. Let's receive that. And together with 2023, let its name surface from your heart. No effort in hearing this name. Just let it be. Nothing's coming right now. It's there. Don't worry. It's in every cell of your body. And if you'd like to now in this space, embracing 2023, set an intention for your heart expansion this year. Just share it with the year that is embracing you as you are embracing it. It could be something like, I will do my part. I will do my part in every situation. I will do my part to grow, to love, to resolve any conflict within or without to the best of my ability. And feel the energy, the joy, the courage, the love of 2023, just moving in and through every cell of your body, all around you, dancing in your heart. We are all moving forward. We are all waking up, and that is the greatest joy. Let your attention be on your breath again right now, breathing in and through your heart area, feeling that beautiful 2023 firmly part of who you are now. Feel the love. Feel yourself embracing that. And feel it in all around you. We bring with us that energy, that love and joy. We feel our bodies in our chairs. If you can continue meditating this morning, please do so. If not, just feel your feet on the floor, your hands resting in your lap or wherever they're resting, and bringing your awareness back to fully being in your body, in your surroundings. And bring your word with you. You take a deep breath and switch gears a little bit. Write it down. I am a post-it note avid user, but I'm sure there are prettier things to write your word on if you so choose. So what a wonderful beginning to our new year. And I'm so glad to be part of this year with you. And I look forward to our wonderful Monday morning meditation time together. Thank you for being here. I just felt your energy. I felt we were all in a circle holding 2023 with love and joy collectively, as well as individually. So thank you. It was so meaningful to have you here today, and have a wonderful week. And I look forward to our time together next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.